This coffee costs $2. This Starbucks costs $7. They're both just coffee, so what's the difference? Branding. If you can build a brand, you can sell your bean water for a lot more than it's worth. The only condition is you can't mess up the brand. In the 1980s, Starbucks was a single store, but they didn't sell coffee. They sold coffee beans. They hired a young man called Howard. He traveled to Italy, discovered espresso bars, got inspired, went back to the US, and transformed Starbucks by selling actual coffee. But he was also interested in selling something much more powerful. Before Starbucks, if you wanted to go out in public, it had to be tied to an actual reason. Go to a bar for beers, office for work, a library for books, store to buy food. Starbucks became the place between all the other places in your life, calling themselves the third place. You'd go there just to hang out. When you walked into a Starbucks, you'd be asked how your day was going, and the barista would personally write your name on the cup, which would then, of course, give you a warm, fuzzy feeling. You're welcome to chill there from sunrise to sunset, never alone. People value coffee, but people really value community. And those two things is what the Starbucks brand was built on. Over the next 30 years, Starbucks exploded in popularity, but there's only so much coffee you can sell. So they started selling other stuff. Frappuccinos, Donna ink drink, Freshers, Unicorn Frappuccino, you name it, they have it. In 2022, Starbucks opened 450 stores. 387 of them came with a drive-thru, and another 32 were mobile pickup only. If the average customer is in and out the door in seconds, instead of lounging around on their laptop all day, Starbucks are probably making a lot more money per quarter. But this also means no time for chit-chat. Why take the time to ask your name when the app makes sure it's pre-printed on a label? When the brand shifts away from coffee and community, the brand starts to become inconsistent. And consistency is at the core of branding. Nike has always represented great, Apple has always represented design. And remember, a lot of Starbucks profits come from the strength of their brand. Starbucks just announced their grand reinvention, which moves towards experiential convenience. Remember the third place? Their chief marketing officer says it now exists digitally. The third place is an idea about meeting and being in your community, and I don't think the Starbucks app does that. Starbucks has actively changed from representing coffee and community to representing a variety of products and convenience. It reminds me of Amazon. It doesn't remind me of expensive coffee. I think in the long term, people might be less willing to pay those expensive prices.